Hey guys, it's Tracy here in the Young Hollywood studio, and I am joined by the amazing Juno Temple.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
I was just admiring for the last few minutes her boots. These are customized. She literally put that little frill, if you can zoom in, on top of the boot.
I like having everything be mine, I guess. Each thing is all individual.
Is there like a future clothing line in the works?
Well, I wanted to go to fashion college actually. I want to design lingerie one day. It's something I'm really interested in doing, yeah.
I have to get to your fashion in the show, because Dirty John, by the way, I was hooked on the first episode. It just came out on Bravo a few weeks ago, and it is literally, it's one of the most talked about, buzzed about shows right now. And it's
really exciting.
It's just crazy though, because it's a true story that happened like recently.
2 years ago, yeah, it all came to a close, yeah.
How did that whole thing come about for you, like to get
involved with it?
Yeah.
So I got sent the script, and my agent said to me, listen to the podcast first. I put on the first episode of the podcast, and I didn't move until I finished it.
Really? Oh my God. I've heard the podcast is like
profoundly shocking. It's pretty deeply unnerving how brilliant this man was at lying.
Well, that's what's so crazy. I mean, if just to sort of describe the premise of the story for those who might not know.
Well, it's about a single mother in Orange County who has done amazingly well for herself. She, has made all her own money, and she's got children. And my character and my character's younger sister, so Veronica and Tara in the show, are very close with their mom. And Deborah starts dating this new guy that she has met online. She starts like trying out online dating, and then one of them sticks. My character opens the door to this guy that she's going on a date with and immediately doesn't like him. And I think initially she's judging a book by its cover, she's just like, I don't like the way he looks. I don't want my mom with someone like that, And
also just the cast, you guys are so brilliant. All of you, I mean, Connie Britton, Bana.
It's quite a cast.
Oh my God, Julia Garner. I'm just like, it's so great, and you guys are so amazing together. What was it like just sort of working with them and coming together?
It was heaven. I mean, I didn't get to work with Eric much, but I only worked with him really in the first episode because my character hates him so much that we really didn't work together at all.
Really?
Yeah. His performance is so nuanced. It's amazing. You see him switch when the camera says action, but again, like I said, I really only worked with him 2 or 3 times over a 6-month period. Yeah, it was crazy. Connie Britton, I've been a huge fan of for a long time. Her performances are so honest. They really feel like they come from inside, They don't feel pretend in any way. And huge admirer of hers. So I was really excited to work with her, and she just exceeded all my expectations. I love her. And then Julia was already one of my best friends, because we did a movie together, I think it was 3 years ago now. So that felt like a really safe space, which was really cool.
Oh, that's so great.
And also we got to play sisters. I mean, who doesn't want to play sisters with your best friend?
And she kind of had a similar, like she also was very skeptical right in the beginning, but she was kind of a little bit trying to be a little forgiving at times.
Well, I think she's the gentler sister.
The gentlest,
I think Ronnie, it's harder to change Ronnie's mind. My character really kind of trusts her gut and her intuition, and ultimately gets a private investigator involved in looking into who this man is. And meanwhile, Deborah and John are really falling in love with each other and having actually one of those kind of like heart palpitation high school romances. I think it's really making Deborah feel a lot of things that she's been searching for, Anyway, I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but it
I know there's so many twists and turns and crazy.
Being a very complicated relationship. It will be one that if you watch the show, your jaw will drop to the floor for sure.
But the crazy thing is, like, the first couple episodes, you're like, okay, this guy he's good looking, he seems normal.
Charming.
Even though, so your character, Veronica, who's the oldest daughter, I love that you just kind of like, nothing gets by you. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna look out for my mom. Like, you're very perceptive, and thank God that she had you.
My character initially, when she opens the door, she wants some, guy in a beautiful kind of Dior suit driving a Tesla to come pick her mom up.
Exactly. Well, you're skeptical because also, you have a lot of money, and you're,
Totally, and also
he's looking at all your fancy things.
Pretty quickly, some nasty stuff goes down between him and my younger sister. So. And you don't screw with my family, because I will. Yeah, I have a great line in it where she says, I don't deal with people. People deal with me. And
I love it.
Yeah, I think that kind of sums her up for sure.
That actually, that's 100% sums it up. And you can tell, the daughters, you and Tara, as a character, you both still love her and you care about her.
Completely.
Yeah, so it's not like you're
but don't want to lose her.
Exactly.
And also, I think she's been through a flurry of relationships. And
they were just being protective,
Yeah.
I think what's also I love about your character is you kind of bring like some comic relief to the show, which is like really needed. And I'm like, oh, because I'm like on the edge of my seat, like what's gonna happen, and then you just have this like hilarious like one-liner or just something. And your outfits, you have that unicorn costume, you just like roll in, you're like, you have a safe for your designer bags, which is, okay, was that, firstly, did you met the real sister in real life,
I met
right?
the whole family at the premiere. It was great to meet everyone. I mean, I'm really thankful to meet them all, and yeah, I hope I did them proud.
Was it true that she really did have a safe for her designer bags?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe she did.
Such a boss.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's really cool because it's also, again, don't judge a book by its cover with my character, you know?
Yeah.
She's actually really on it with all the research that she's doing, and she really makes it her business to find out this information.
And he also knows off the bat that like, you guys are skeptical of him.
But we don't like him, yeah. I feel like she's not somebody that wants to have small talk. If she wants to talk to you, she's going to talk to you. And I think the comedy within her is really great because it's with the conviction of what she's saying. That is who she is.
Are you like her in real life in any way?
No, I think we're very different. I mean, I think I try to be as honest as humanly possible. I think that's an important trait.
It's kind of a scary thought when you think about it, because today's day and age, I mean, online dating is such a huge, I mean, that's how you meet people these days in a way, because everyone's on their phone, everyone's busy.
Everything's
You're running around, you're like, how do I meet people? But how do you kind of, what are your sort of, I mean, have you ever done the online dating thing? You've never done it?
No, I need to see someone in the flesh. Pheromones is important for me.
But how do you sort of feel like you can kind of be aware and be safe about it?
I mean,
I
do think women really should trust their gut. I think we have extraordinary intuition, and I think that comes from us being born to be mothers, you know? There's a nurturing thing there, so I think our gut is actually really powerful. And think of how often you don't trust your gut.
Yeah.
Like, I really, when I pause to think about that, I'm like, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it, with all this online dating? Because some people find the loves of their lives, and then some people are off pretending to be somebody else.
How do you know? That's what's so scary. Like,
I don't think you
know,
can.
I guess you just can't. You just have to.
No, I don't think you can. I think that's what's really scary about it, and that's why I think this story was important
so relatable.
to tell. Women don't have to be ashamed of the experiences they've been through. Actually, we can learn from them. So when we share them and talk about them, it's actually really powerful, you know?
Lastly, is there any kind of sneak peeks? I know the story is just so crazy, you don't want to give too much away, but just sort of what's to come? What can fans expect?
I would just say, be careful what you wish for.
Be careful. Well, thank you so much. It was so great chatting.
Yeah.
And don't forget to watch Dirty John Sundays on Bravo.